Hi everyone, Nikki Buckelew here at Buckelew Realty Group. I'm going to talk a little bit today about something that comes up regularly for us, and that is, how do I communicate with my grown children about what my goals are for where I'm going to live? What a great question, right? And I love it when people ask that, because that means that you are going to communicate and that you're working toward creating a plan. So let's talk about the three things that are really impacting us right now that no other generation before us really had to deal with. One, people are living much longer. You've heard me say before that there's a very high likelihood that if you're 80 now, you're going to live to be 100. So we've got to be thinking about that, and what does that older age look like when we haven't really seen that before in previous generations to the same degree. The second thing is that houses are not equipped. The houses we're living in now are not equipped to accommodate the needs that we have at older ages. This is particularly true if you have a house that was built in, say, the 50s or 60s, maybe even the 70s. Your doorways are narrower, there's a lot of steps, there's a lot of different levels. Depending on where you live in the country, you may have steps at every level of your house. So the third thing is families. Families are busier than ever. They're more disconnected and stressed out than ever before. And so they're trying to figure out how to help their family members age in place, or stay put, if you will, to the best of their ability. Now, I want to just kind of share with you something that has been a revelation that I've had for a while now. I'm in my 50s, and I have a lot of friends that are in my age range, a little bit younger, a little bit older. And when we go out to dinner, it's interesting how we don't talk about our kids as much, and we don't even talk about our hobbies as much as we talk about our parents and what's going on with them. Now, I'm going to guess that this is also true with your kids. If you're in your 70s, 80s, or beyond, you are probably having conversations with your kids. And if you're not, they're having conversations without you. So here are three things that I'm going to recommend that you plan ahead for and communicate with your kids, for no other reason than to take the stress off of them, or to put yourself back in the driver's seat so that they're not making decisions for you, you're making them for yourself. Here are the three things. Ready? 1, where are you going to live? Now, I'm unattached to that answer. You can stay in your own house if that's what you want to do, or you can move into something smaller or a retirement community. But you have to decide what it is you would like to see happen and create a plan around that. And then you communicate that with your family or the other people around you that are going to help you facilitate that plan. The second thing is, if you are going to stay in your current house and that's part of your plan, then what are you going to do to adapt it should you need to later? So for instance, if you have hip surgery, or if you have a knee replacement, or heaven forbid you have a fall and you need to rehab, and you go home, are you going to be able to get your walker through the door to your bathroom? And if not, what are you going to do to make adaptations to that house so that you can live there, right? Comfortably, but also safely. And then the third thing, have your estate plan up to date. I know a lot of people who, they just kind of say, you know, I don't need to do it, or I'll do it later. But I'm going to tell you, as we get older, regardless of what our plan is, whether we're going to stay put or move on, making sure you have people in place, advocates, whether it's your family or a professional, and you have your estate plan in place so that if someone needs to act on your behalf, they have not only your wishes, but they also have the legal means of helping you. So if you would do those three things, communicate that you have those three things done with your children, you will take such a huge tension out of that relationship. It gives them an opportunity to say, you know what, my parents have a plan. They may not like your plan, and that's okay, but if you have a plan, they at least know what to expect. And it also gives you an opportunity to say, here's where I see you in my plan. Maybe you don't see them in your plan, or maybe you're going to ask them to help you with a lot of different things. Either way, it's important to have that conversation. I hope that's been helpful. There's a lot more information in the blog post on this page, so feel free to take a look at it and give us a call if you have questions. Again, I'm Nikki Buckelew at Buckelew Realty Group. Make it a great day.